What's going on, everybody? It's been a long time. Hope everybody's crushing it. I haven't made these videos in a while, but I obviously been really deeply focused on real estate and my new career. But I was thinking the other day, I just hit about a year and a half in this business since I left corporate America. And the amount of stuff I've learned and just how my mind has grown and expanded over the last year and a half, I'm like, I want to share some epic stuff with you guys, whether that's real estate related, words of wisdom about life. There's just so much stuff going on. I feel like I've transformed into almost a completely new person since a year and a half ago when I left, corporate America. So with that said, a few things I want to share. I am really thankful for my corporate experience. Like working for a big corporation, all the stuff I learned, appreciative. But once I left corporate America and started my own thing and my own brand and business, my mind and life has expanded tenfold. Like so many doors have opened. I look at reality differently now. Like I'm just living my life at a higher level of consciousness. Like everything's more magical. And I think what it is now in total doing something I love, my entire weeks, my entire years are amazing versus some of the stuff working 9 to 5, 8 to 5, whatever is okay. Some of it's good, some of it's not good. Now it's like everything I do is what I want to do and what I like. And so I just see reality differently. You know what I mean? In my brain, you don't realize how magical the universe is and life is. And it's like my brain is almost evolving to like become basically like a more advanced human being, which is kind of cool. It's wild. So with that said, I recommend it. If you have something awesome in place and you're scared to jump ship, like do it. It's unbelievable, like mind blowing. So, but you got to love what you do, obviously too. All right. So now for a quick real estate update. So the real estate market, as everybody knows, I know you guys who aren't even in the industry, a lot of my friends just love looking at real estate. It's so much fun, but the market's the hottest it's ever been. And what I mean by that, there's a caveat to that. So houses, there's very low inventory. Houses are selling so quickly. Sellers are getting top dollar for their houses, 100%. However, buyers are having trouble. Like I have so many buyers in PA right now who would like to buy something, but we're just getting beat out, or it's just, hey, every house that comes on the market that's decent is getting, 10 offers within 24 hours and 45 showings. How do we even have a chance? And there are good strategies to go in to, contingency wise and things like that, where we have a better chance of getting a house, and we do get them. But a lot of times we don't. And because some people are just paying astronomically high prices for houses, and I don't think it's worth it. Like I said in a story I posted a few weeks ago, I can't advise my clients to spend a ridiculous amount on a house. That's not the right thing to do. Is a house sometimes worth asking price or maybe a little over? Yes, that's in a certain scenario. However, paying, somebody wants to come in and swoop in and pay $100,000 more than that, go for it. Like, I don't think it's worth that. I don't think that's a smart move. And, there's more houses in the sea, fish in the sea. Like there's going to be other stuff that comes up eventually, especially when things cool off. But we're seeing very low inventory. I mean, just to tell you my markets, so we're mainly in Ocean City, as you guys know. We have a giant business down there, but also I service my friends and close referrals in the Philadelphia suburbs. Once in a while in Philly, but mainly I would say the main line area from Gladwin, Villanova, Penn Valley area, all the way around to Willistown, Chester County, Westchester area, all the way down to Chadds Ford, Glen Mills, Media. So that circular area outside Philadelphia, I'm an expert. I know basically every road on that entire area. I love the beautiful homes along the main line. So that's where I service. But there and Ocean City, even for people with second homes, they're just going crazy. Literally, buyers are going wild. They want these houses more than anything, and they're paying a lot of money, oftentimes too much. So it's a pretty crazy scenario. We know the obvious reasons for that. Very low interest rates. I mean, lending is ridiculous right now, and it looks like it'll continue that for at least the next year or so. Low inventory. People aren't selling. COVID's played a factor in it. But another thing that I've analyzed and thought about too is the fact that over the last year or so, COVID started in March, I guess, when they started locking things down. They've been preaching to everybody like, stay at home, stay in your house. And so I think people are appreciating their homes more. Like people are loving their homes, whether that's them loving their current home and staying there, not selling, or becoming a buyer saying, I want my dream home. Like we work from home more now. I love being in my home. I want a nicer home. So that's what's spurring this real estate market, which is great for realtors, but it's tough for people too. And like I said, on that buyer side, it's very, very hard right now. So if you guys ever have any questions about the real estate market, anything, I love diving into this stuff. I love analyzing things. I just sent out a market update on Ocean City, and I did an analysis on inventory. Normally there's about 800 houses for sale just in the little Ocean City island. You ready? Starting in March, April, May of last year, it started to go down. By May, it had 404 houses. June, 376. July, August, September, lower. By December, 234 houses for sale. Guess what? As of February right now, the last week or so, 180 houses for sale, down from 800. Think about that. So the competition is so fierce when a house comes on the market, you don't have a great chance of getting it, and even getting listings is tougher. We're lucky that we have a huge market share and a very prominent business in Ocean City, so we still get those listings, but it's hard. It's so competitive because when a listing comes up, every person's on it, so it's not easy. But it will cool off. I don't know when. Nobody knows when. We don't have a crystal ball, but we'll see how things play out in 2021. And yeah, like I said, it's seller market, top dollar. If you want to sell, though, you will crush it and make a lot of money. But then where do you go? Because you're going to end up paying potentially top dollar on the other side. Now, the last thing I want to share is just a few words of wisdom, thinking about the last year and a half and what I've learned. So as we know, the last year or so, whatever, has been crazy. So stressful, COVID, people losing their jobs, businesses, all this craziness stuff. The stress level across the world is crazy right now, and it has been. Now, with that said, what I try to do, because I love doing this, I genuinely love this, is wherever I go, I try to raise the positive vibration, the positive energy. So whether I'm going into Wawa, Whole Foods, going over a friend's house, like I bring that super positive enthusiasm wherever I go. And I try to talk to people. I try to light up their day. And hopefully that type of stuff inspires other people. So like I was in Wawa the other day. Sometimes I'll pay for people's coffee behind me. And I'm just talking to everybody. And people really feel that energy. And then they get motivated. So I love it. I enjoy it genuinely. And then they do. And they're like, wow, this guy has so much awesome energy. I feel better from that. Like the cashier or whoever will say that. And it's a really cool thing. So the reason I'm telling you that story is I was thinking the other day, a lot of people say to me, oh, I'm just like that. That's just who I am. That's just how I am. And I'm here to say, no, that's how you choose to be. Because guess what? I can, and I'll explain this better in a second, but I can also go into Whole Foods, Wawa, friend's house, whatever, and be negative, nasty with an attitude. And guess what? That'll be my perception. People think I'm a negative, nasty person with an attitude, So I choose to be that. I enjoy that, and I have that choice to act however I want to act. We all can act however we want to act. You know what I mean? So next time you tell yourself like, oh, that's just how I am. No, you could actually practice and be whatever you want to be and act however you want. If you have tendencies and you're super shy and you're really, closed off, you'll have to practice it. But if you're not, maybe change your vibration. Wherever you go, bring that vibration up and think about like if everybody felt that positive enthusiasm and energy, like how much more motivated everybody would be. It'd be unbelievable. So try that. Think about that when you tell yourself, well, no, that's just how I am. No, we're not any one way. We can be good. We can be evil and bad. We can be whatever we want, So bring that positive energy and share that with the world. And then that it catapults to the next person and then they all feel it and everybody raises their vibration. And I think that would help the world out in these crazy, stressful times. So with that said, I want to share a quick quote that I shared a few years ago in a video, and this reminded me of it. What we're talking about right now is when you go about your life, try to be the person you've always wanted to meet. Isn't that cool? Like if you think about like somebody you're like, oh, I want to meet this awesome person, or I know this awesome person who's so amazing, just a good human being. Like try to be that person yourself as you go about your daily life, and you'll notice a difference as you do that. So with that said, have a great week. I don't even know what day it is anymore because I don't have weekends and weeks, but it's Sunday. Have a great Sunday and we'll talk to you soon. Let's rock and roll.